Have you ever thought about starting a business that's pretty much already wired into millions of homes across South Africa? Well, today we're going to unpack just that, a huge opportunity to launch your very own DSTV installation business. So let's dive right in. You know, this quote really just says it all. Even with all the streaming options out there, DSTV is still a total staple. It doesn't matter if you're in a big city or a quiet rural town, that need for reliable TV creates a constant demand for people who know what they're doing. And that's the big question, right? But don't worry. In this explainer, we are going to answer it. We're going to break down the exact steps you need to take to go from just thinking about it to becoming a fully accredited, totally in-demand DSTV installer. We've got a really simple roadmap for you today. We'll kick things off with why this is such a great idea in the first place. Then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of training and all the costs. After that, we'll tackle the legal stuff, show you how to find your first clients, and then wrap it all up with the real secrets to long-term success. Okay, so first things first, why is this such a smart move in Mzansi right now? Well, it's all about tapping into a market that's not just massive, but also, incredibly stable. And this is where it gets really interesting. The work, it's just so consistent. It's not just about that one new installation. I mean, think about it. Dish realignments after a big storm, people upgrading to new decoders, or just those classic troubleshooting calls. This is not a one and done kind of job. It's a real chance to build lasting relationships with clients all over the country. Look, sure, anyone with a ladder and some tools can try to do this, but customers know the difference. They're looking for that official multi-choice accreditation. It's like a seal of approval, It builds instant trust, sets you miles apart from the crowd, and lets you charge what a professional is worth. So how do you become that go-to accredited professional? Well, that brings us to the most critical first step. Getting trained and certified isn't just some formality. It's your official ticket into the industry. And thankfully, MultiChoice has a super clear 3-step path to get you there. First, you train up and get the knowledge. Second, you get yourself all the right professional gear. And third, you send in your application to make it all official. Pretty straightforward, right? So let's take a closer look at that equipment. The main thing to remember here is professionalism. You can't just guess your way through a setup. A proper satellite signal meter, for instance, is absolutely non-negotiable for getting that perfect alignment. MultiChoice even has specific gear you'll need for testing. Investing in these quality tools right from the start is what guarantees you'll do a high-quality job every single time. Okay, so you've got the skills, you've got the gear. Now for the fun part. Let's talk money. How do you handle those initial costs? And more importantly, how do you price your services to build a really profitable business? Right, your first big step is gearing up. You'll probably want to budget somewhere between 5 and 10,000 Rand for all your essential quality equipment. But listen, don't think of it as a cost. It's your very first investment in a business with some serious earning potential. And believe me, that investment can pay off really quickly. Once you're accredited, you can be charging between 400 and 750 Rand an hour, all depending on the job. A simple, standard installation might only take an hour. I mean, you can do the math. That adds up fast. And remember, your income isn't just from your time on the job. While labor is your biggest earner for sure, you can also add a healthy 20 to 30% markup on any hardware you supply, like new cables or L&Bs. Plus, it's totally standard to charge a travel fee for those jobs that are a little further out. All right, let's get official. Running a proper business means, handling the paperwork. Registering legally isn't just about following the rules. It's about building a solid, trustworthy foundation that can actually grow. So here's your quick legal checklist. You'll need to register your company with the CIPC and get your tax number sorted. But I really want to highlight one thing in particular: public liability insurance. This is so crucial. It protects you if anything goes wrong on a job. Seriously, do not skip it. And hey, if you've got big dreams of working with corporate clients, definitely look into getting your BBBE certification. Okay, so you're trained, you're equipped, and you're legally registered. Perfect. But a business without customers is, not a business. So how do you actually get your name out there and start booking jobs? One of the absolute best perks of being accredited is that MultiChoice puts you on their official installer database. I mean, they literally send work your way. Beyond that, use social media. It's free. Post pictures of your clean, tidy installations, share those glowing customer reviews, and maybe think about partnering with local stores that sell all the DSTV gear but don't actually offer installations. We're getting near the end of our guide now, so let's bring it all together. What is it that separates a good installation business from a truly great one? Well, it really just comes down to a few key habits for long-term growth and success. Okay, 3 things are going to make you stand out. First, never stop learning. Tech is always changing, so make sure you go to those multi-choice workshops. Second, focus on incredible customer service. Your reputation is your absolute best marketing tool. And finally, think bigger. While you're already there at someone's house, why not offer to mount their TV or set up their Wi-Fi? These little add-ons are such an easy way to boost your income on every single job. You know, at the end of the day, this is about way more than just cables and signals. Whether you're up on a roof in Soweto or in a living room in Stellenbosch, your skill is what connects people to news, to sports, and to entertainment. You're really providing a vital service. So the final question is really for you. We've laid out all the steps. Yeah, it takes dedication, but the chance to build a successful, profitable, and respected business is right there in front of you. So, are you ready to connect Mzansi?